Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Dan, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking all things Arsenal, and we've finally done it. We managed to get to the final of the Carabao Cup with a decent win against Chelsea. Obviously 1-0 on the light, but 4-2 on aggregate. Brilliant game, to be honest with you. Chelsea, weird game from them. They had to come to the Emirates. They had to score at least one goal to stay in the tie, and got two shots on target the entire game. One of them was like the 8th minute or whatever. So very weird game from Chelsea. Very poor game from them. Didn't really look like any time scoring a goal, which was great for us. Had to spend 97 minutes listening to the commentators talk about how great Chelsea were and how on top they were and how Arsenal needed to do more. And I'm just sat there going, well, it's 3-2, mate. We're winning. What are you talking about? We don't actually need to score. We could just keep it as it is, and that's fine. I wanted to scream at the computer, but I couldn't because it was 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was just telling the computer over and over again, we are the ones that are winning. Don't know what Chelsea game you're watching, but this is not this one because Chelsea did absolutely naff all this game, except get a load of yellows, load of dives. We should have had a penalty. Martinelli brought down in the box. No penalty apparently, so that's fine. And yeah, 0-0 looked like it's going to be 0-0. 96 minutes, get to 97 minutes, and you're thinking, what the hell, ref? What are you doing? You're clearly waiting to see if Chelsea could do something. And then we sport the script. We managed to go on a really good counter attack, devastating counter attack, and Kai Havertz managed to slot it rounds goalkeeper because Sanchez, I don't rate him, to be honest with you. He rounds him and then slots it in 4-2, big bash bosh, and that was it. And we're into the final now. We're going to play either Newcastle or City, probably City. Newcastle on a terrible run at the moment, and City, they're not doing that much better, to be honest, but still it's Man City. You kind of always back Man City, in that kind of game. I feel like the Carabao Cup is a winnable game for us, touch wood, but we need to play way better than we did tonight. I think we didn't play well, to be honest with you. We didn't create enough chances either. We should have seen this game out 2 or 3-0 in my opinion. We only got two shots on target as well, so we got to work on that. And yeah, caps off a really good, cup run for us. If you go back to the very first video I made in this season, in this playlist, you'll see that I said the Carabao Cup is a tournament that we absolutely have to take seriously this season. You never know what's going to happen in the league. You never know what's going to happen in the Champions League. But Carabao Cup is a decent trophy. The recent winners have made it a top trophy now that teams and coaches and clubs definitely go for, and we've gone for it this season. We've had the squad for it, even though we've been devastated by injuries the whole time. Saka was out today. We still got enough of a strong squad to see it through, and one more test now, and what a boost. I mean, obviously if we don't win it, we've always got the excuse where it's not that great a cup, or it's not a tournament that we rate and blah blah blah, and maybe I'll come up with that win if we do lose. But if we win, it gives you such a boost for the rest of the season. If we can beat Sunderland the weekend, that's a big if, because they took a big points off us last game. I think we drew against them, if memory serves. Still a big game, but if Liverpool can beat Man City, are playing at Anfield, I believe. City, I don't think City. I think Pep's only won once at Anfield, so it's a winnable game for Liverpool, even though they're not that great either. Um, yeah, if City lose that game, we win against Sunderland. That suddenly it's, I think it's 9 points clear, um, with like 13 games left to go or something. So that's obviously only 10 more wins or so. So you're looking, another month or so until the Carabao Cup final. If we can win that, you suddenly look, and if we still got a decent gap against City, that gives us such a boost to go back into the last stretch of the season and just really go for it. But if we lose it, I'll come out with a video obviously either way, but it's a massive, massive opportunity. It's needed from Arteta more than anyone else. Arteta needs some kind of trophy this season, and the Carabao Cup's been a cop out for a lot of coaches in the recent past. So why can't it be for him? So if I was Arteta, I'd be really, really looking at that Carabao Cup final and really going for it. I really expect a strong team. But that was a brilliant game today. Brilliant. We schooled Chelsea. Chelsea are a decent decent-ish team now. They still have a bit of a wobble. I don't like any of their players. They're all trash. But they're a decent-ish side when they want to be. The coach is still yet to be seen. I don't really know enough about him, to be honest with you. Very strange lineup today. Very strange tactics. Obviously, they looked to just get a lucky goal and then just go through to the. I don't know where it went. Would have gone to the extra time, but he probably rated his team enough for penalties, and gambled and he lost and he made himself look stupid. Playing defensive 5-man backline in a game that you need to score at least one goal is weird, and it backfired and it looks funny as hell now from my position. So. Cool, thank you very much. See you later. I think that was their last real trophy opportunity. But I think they're still in the Champions League. But I don't rate their chances there. And yeah, let's go into the league game. Obviously, we played Leeds way back when on the Saturday. I couldn't actually watch this on Sunday. It might be Sunday morning my time. Couldn't watch this game. I was doing 6 a.m.s over the weekend. It was 11 p.m. kickoff, smack bang in the middle of my night, so I couldn't watch it. Nice to wake up. Actually, I did. I woke up for the last 10-15 minutes, actually. I saw the last goal go in, so that was cool from Jesus. Yeah, an all-round perfect game to us. Really, 8 shots on target was crazy. Zubimendi making up for his mistake against Man United. He never deserved the absolute criticism he was getting online. I criticised him for the sloppiness. I felt like he was tired. Probably shouldn't have played him in that game. But it was a rare mistake from Zubi, but he's made it a couple of times, and it just, in the heat of the moment, you kind of, oh my god, Zubimendi, what you done? But made up for that this game, scored a really good goal inside the first half hour mark, and then obviously, going through the goals, obviously, Madueke scored a brilliant direct corner, which was great. He set up Zubimendi as well, which, by the way, so Madueke doing brilliantly. It's so nice not to be so heavily reliant on Saka now. We've got Madueke there. Still needs to work on himself, I think, and his end product and stuff. But Madueke does and has come up really good in this season so far, especially in the Champions League. So that was good. And then obviously Gyökeres getting a much needed goal. I think he's on 10 goals now for Arsenal in all comps, which is brilliant. I think he scored 4 goals in 2026 and Haaland's only scored 1, so that tells you the form he's in. I think he's scored a goal in every game now, apart from obviously he didn't score against Chelsea, which was disappointing. He was anonymous in this game, but obviously they had a 5-man back line, Chelsea, so he was always going to be struggling against that. And our wingers, Madueke and Martinelli, love to shoot too much. They're not looking at where Gyökeres is, they're looking where the goal is and if they can get a shot off, so that needs to be worked on. And obviously Gabriel Jesus comes off on the bench and scores in the last 5 minutes, and it's brilliant. 4-0 win, brilliant, dominated. And this isn't an easy game. Leeds have taken some serious scalps this year. I think they beat Chelsea, and I think they've got draws off of Liverpool and I think even Man City, if I'm not mistaken. So they're not a mug. They're not an easy team. No team's easy in this Premier League now, and they could have laid a banana skin for us. They could have, made it embarrassing for us. But yeah, we just dominated them, same as we did in the other leg, in the home leg. Just domination, to be honest with you. It's a much needed win given off after that Man United loss. Back on winning 1 now, 2 wins in a row now, which is great. Got Sunderland in the next weekend. Games all coming thick and fast now. Game every 2 days or 3 days now. Having said that, we've obviously got Sunderland on Saturday, but then we've also got Brentford away midweek, Thursday night, which is kind of okay, because Sunday evening we've got the FA Cup 4th round against Wigan, which is cool, and then we've got North London Derby at the Tottenham Stadium, which is difficult. So the next 4 games are going to be really tough. I don't know if I'm going to be back for the Sunderland games. I'm pretty sure I'm working, but I'll figure it out. But I'll do a video point next week some point. It may end up being for the Sunderland and Brentford game together, but we'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, we've kind of corrected the ship a little bit. Had a little bit of a wobble, couple of draws, and then the loss against United wasn't great. But other results have gone our way, so we've somehow gone further away from City than we were originally. So that's cool. If we'd beaten Man United, I think that would have been a massive 3 points, but it's not relevant now. And they only just managed to beat Fulham, by the way. I think they're gonna be due a loss soon. I think they've been quite lucky in the last couple of games to get long, last minute goals. But Yeah, all in all, brilliant at the moment. Obviously, that Carabao Cup final, I don't even know when it's on yet, to be honest with you. But when it is, obviously, I'll do a video at some point and I'll talk about it then. But let me know what you think about the Chelsea Cup results. The two legs, I think we dominated them pretty well. Obviously, the last game, the first game, we could see this two stupid goals from Garnacho. Kept him quiet off the bench this game, which is great. Kept all their players quiet, which is cool. Palmer came on, was a ghost. And so he's just reduced to massively long shots. I think about three of them went over the bar well wide. So it's cool. Let me know what you think about what we can do in this season. The quadruple still on, guys. Do you think we can win the Carabao Cup against City? Probably. Let me know in the comments. I think City Wembley. We've done it before. I was at the last Community Shield game. We beat them at, which was awesome. They are beatable, and they were even harder to beat then. So it should be a fun final, hopefully, and hopefully a good ending for us. And just going into that last leg in the Premier League with a trophy would be absolutely amazing. But and let me know about the Champions League as well. We finished top of that league as well, which is cool. We don't really know who we're playing yet because obviously the player of France hasn't played yet. Let me know if we can win that. And yeah, all happy at the moment. Let me know what you thought about the game as well tonight. A bit of a dreary game. We weren't at our best, but we didn't need to be. And yeah, Kai Havertz, man, he could be the difference maker or a difference maker. Obviously, with Mikel Marino out, so I haven't even mentioned that. Obviously, he's out for the whole season now, probably, so that's a massive loss because he's quite versatile. Replacing him in January was always going to be difficult and nigh on impossible. But Kai Havertz could be the difference maker. Having him fit again, having Jesus again scoring, looks alright at the moment. We just need to get Saka back, make sure he's fit and healthy, and then yeah, it should be a fun last 20 or so games. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. Like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I always reply to my comments. So yeah, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.